What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We are talking about New Year's resolutions in today's video and I hope that you are excited. I always knew that I wanted to do a New Year's resolution video when I started my YouTube channel because I always talk about how goal-oriented that I am. And you guys know that I love setting goals for myself every season or just literally every day. I write down to-do lists of goals that I have for that day. So I really wanted to share some of the tips and tricks that I have for you that I use to set my own realistic and attainable goals for every year. Resolutions are some of my favorite things to do, and I know that they're not everyone's favorite topic, but I hope that this video encourages you and inspires you to even just think about some of the goals that you are trying to achieve in 2020. So I feel like New Year's resolutions, you either love them or you hate them. And I know for me personally, like a lot of people in my family hate them. I know that my mom and dad, they don't really make them because they don't really believe in them. For me personally, I love making them. I am a very self-competitive person. Like I'm not competitive with other people around me. I'm just more competitive with myself. I want to improve myself all the time. So resolutions are kind of the perfect thing for me. And I really just wanted to share my tips. It is just one of the best feelings to have goals written down, tick them off at the end of the year because you have smashed that goal. It is just, it's honestly so satisfying, and I want you guys to have that feeling too. So that's really why I wanted to make this video. So past resolutions that I have achieved. So for example, last year, I made a resolution that I wanted to be able to do at least 10 push-ups in a row. Today I can do that, and I know I have a video on my Instagram talking about how it was such a huge milestone for me. Last year as well, I made the resolution that I wanted to clear up my skin and I wanted to do whatever I had to do, and I really did that this year with all my hydrofacials, all of my trial and error of my products that you guys have been through with me, and now my skin is pretty much cleared, and I'm very happy with it. So resolutions that I have made in the past that have worked, they do work. You just have to make them measurable and realistic. My first tip on setting New Year's resolutions is to categorize your resolutions. So think of a couple of things that you want to maybe achieve in 2020 and try to narrow them down in little categories. So they could be health, financial, career, whatever you want. For me, today we're going to be talking about my goals in health, fitness, and lifestyle. Those are the three that I'm going to be covering. My second tip is to make measurable goals. So for example, one of the goals that I always hear from people is that I want to drink more water. And I think it's a great resolution because we all need more water. But I really like to make measurable goals so then at the end of the year, I can tick it off and it just feels so satisfying. So for example, instead of saying you want to drink more water, maybe you want to drink 2 to 3 liters of water a day. It's way more clear, way more realistic. I just really like the fact that it's very specific and very measurable. My third tip is to write the goals down. Now, this is just something that I do in my everyday life. I write a lot of to-do lists. I write a lot of goals for the day. So I am just somebody that really likes lists. I think that it helps you to stay accountable. And then at the end of the year, you again, like I said, you can tick that off. It's super satisfying. And it's just on paper and you know that you've done it. So for health, I have 3 resolutions. And the first one, as I mentioned, I want to drink 2 to 3 liters of water a day. Leaning to the 3 liters because right now I can do about 2.5. 3 sometimes I'm finding a little bit more of a struggle, so I really want to try and set that goal. The second resolution that I have is to have 3 large meals a day. Emphasis on the large. Now, of course, that doesn't mean just 3 meals. I'm of course going to be snacking in between those, but I'm having this problem, especially recently. I feel like I'm having really big breakfasts, small lunch, and then a medium-sized dinner, and then by the time I'm going to bed, I just feel gassed. I feel like I have no energy. So I really want to try and incorporate larger meals into my diet because I think that my energy levels will thank me, and I think that I'll just sleep better and overall I'll just feel better. And then the third goal is to minimize mindless snacking. I am somebody that if I am doing something, whether it's editing a video, walking, shopping, driving, I love having some sort of snack with me. So really minimizing the doing something and snacking. I'd rather eat and then do the activity instead of just eating while I'm doing. When I'm editing, I could eat an entire bowl of trail mix or a whole bowl of cereal or like, I don't know, just like really bad stuff. Especially when I'm at home. So just trying to decrease that by incorporating, again, like the larger meals will help that. And then I think that in general, I'll just feel more full throughout the day because of those meals. So the second category is fitness. As you guys know, I love working out. It's one of my favorite parts of the day. So, but recently I've been really trying to incorporate more workout diversity. So that's going to be one of my main goals for 2020 for fitness, is to increase workout diversity, which means to add, I really want to add one different type of workout throughout the week. So that could be me going for a cycle class, or slowing it down, going for like an hour yoga, or, you know, maybe I want to do Zumba or boxing, something to kind of just like completely mix it up and, you know, throw my body for a loop, because I think that's kind of something that I need to just increase my strength, flexibility, endurance, all that great stuff that I really love doing at the gym. So my second fitness resolution that I really want to be able to achieve by the end of 2020 is to be able to do 20 push-ups in a row. Just kind of something that I've been working on throughout 2019, and I think that it's just a really great goal for my upper body strength, endurance, and I just feel really powerful when I can do push-ups. I really, really love the feeling, so I think it's a really great goal. And then my third fitness resolution is going to be increase flexibility by stretching more on my rest days. So really on my rest days, I really don't do a lot. Maybe we'll go for a walk, but I think using that time to do a little bit of stretching, whether it's like, you know, me watching TV instead of sitting on the couch, stretching for, you know, 10-15 minutes, or, you know, right before bed, I could do like a 10-minute stretch just quickly, or like a quick yoga routine. That's always something that I love doing as well. So just increasing that flexibility, because I'm constantly finding that's one of my weaknesses in fitness is flexibility, and stretching is just like not my favorite thing to do at the end of the workout. I don't think it's anybody's, so just trying to prioritize that. And then we'll move on to lifestyle. So I only have two for lifestyle, but they're just as important as the other categories. The first for our lifestyle is to walk more often. Now that's kind of like a blanket statement, but right now I probably walk like every other day. I used to walk every day for at least an hour, and I just loved it when I used to do that. So trying to, you know, incorporate that more in my day, instead of like going to the mall on my lunch, I'll go outside. And yes, that means that I'll have to like pack more layers and things like that, but I really enjoyed it when I used to do it all the time, and I just think that it allows me to be in the fresh air, away from my desk, and just, you know, gets me moving, gets me stretching, and it's just super beneficial. The second lifestyle and final resolution that I have for you guys is to prioritize sleep. Now with this, I think that it's important to note that during the week I get really good sleeps. I go to bed around 9:30 and wake up at 6:25, so I usually get anywhere from 8 to 9 hours of sleep, which is a lot for some people, because a lot of people don't have great sleeps. But during the weekend is really when I start to feel groggy, burnt out, exhausted, because I am not getting that 8 hours. I'm usually getting like maybe 6 to 7. So how I want to prioritize sleep is trying to incorporate more naps on the weekends, so at least trying to do one 20-minute nap on a Saturday or Sunday to allow my body that break. So I think everyone could prioritize sleep, but I think that it's just little goals like that could really help anybody. So before the new year starts, try to set some of your own New Year's resolutions. Don't be too hard on yourself. Really try to make them realistic and attainable. Don't be so hard on yourself, and don't make them so unrealistic and unachievable. Like, I've done that in the past, and it's just like, it's so irritating. Like, you feel frustrated with your past self for making those resolutions. So just be nice to yourself and be kind. That's my biggest advice. Really, you want to set goals that you want to achieve and that you will want to stick to. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that I inspired you to make your own resolutions for 2020. I'm so excited for the new year. 2020 is going to be an amazing year. Super excited for more content on this channel, more content on my blog, more content with Healthy is Hot, just some really, really exciting announcements to come in 2020. So be sure to stay tuned for that. And I hope that you guys really enjoyed 2019. I really hope you enjoyed all the videos that I made in 2019, and I hope that you will stick around in 2020. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day wherever you are and whenever you are watching this, morning, noon, or night. And I love you all so much. Thank you so much for a wonderful year, and I will see you in 2020. Bye.